Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis. Today, what are we taking a look at? Nesting Doll. Why? One of those items that is a 2-second cooldown, right? A lot of these been nerfed, and I kind of rag on this quite a bit, but there aren't too many items in the game anymore that are baseline 2-second cooldown. And all these items that care about when you do adjacent thing, do X, Y, and Z, very powerful effect if you put these together with an item that goes off very, very fast. So like multicasting or very low cooldown, I'm partial to low cooldown. And I think I give a little example throughout the run, but like, let's say you have the barbed claws or spike claws as multicast 3 on a 6-second cooldown, right? Essentially, Nesting Doll goes off the same amount of times as that, but the first two triggers happen 4 seconds and 2 seconds faster, respectively. At the end of the day, yeah, they're both going to go off 3 times at the same time. But you get 2 triggers 2 seconds faster a piece, which is really, really important if you care about jumpstarting your game plan, like poison faster, gain regen faster, or like maybe there's haste triggers associated with this. So that much is super cool, super important. When you bear in mind when this all comes down to it, but in particular, a mistake that I made throughout the run, which is cool to cover in the post-game analysis, it's really good to learn from your mistakes, is I didn't realize Library had been nerfed. I don't know how long ago now, because I really didn't use Mac last season, but I just realized that all your non-weapons items cooldowns are decreased by 1 second. Once you upgrade this to Diamond tier, it doesn't go down to 2. Luckily, I catch this, but it's like, this is good stuff to learn, at least for me and maybe you guys too. We're all here to learn together. Which is really awesome, and then showcase some really, really fun runs while we're at it. So, really, really neato showcase and very fun Mac game. So, without further ado, please enjoy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. I'm trained to a Mac rank match. Let's get going. Starting with a Noxus potion, moving straight into Inkfang Inglet is the nice thing. Real quick, the Max skin, I think, is in the shop for the week. It's legendary. It looks really sick. It's really cool animations. I really liked it, so I picked it up for the gems. And, yeah, we're rocking that today. Showcase that, too. Cool, cool. Yeah, this run's, like, halfway through. I'm just, like, throwing out there going forward. It might look a bit weird. Because I'm probably going to, like, be able to play half of this, and then the other half I have to go back into work, so it'll probably be like the following day or something to see the end of it. But for you guys, it won't matter too much. We get supply cash early on. Pretty sweet. What if we go for the early magic carpet stuff? We have an idle decay. It's definitely very interesting. We pick up reagents anyways, so it's another poison item. Almost have this quest done by like day 1. It's quite crazy. And yeah, yo, regen. Maybe something like this. Smelling salts here, and then we're gonna try to do some poison action. As we take on, what are we taking on? A pig. Vamkos. Yeah. Got off work a little bit early, took a nap or something, and going back in. But hopefully everyone's having a great day. Hopefully it's the weekend for you guys and not working. Get to relax and enjoy a Momo run. That's what we do best here. This pig has what, a fiery succulent start. Almost feels kind of like a bait, but it's kind of cool to build around. At the same time, you just need fights to go along to scale this thing up. Like, I like the idea of it. It just like takes a long time to have that thing scale up to do like any relevant amount of burn. But I don't know. The guy has a dream. Let him dream. The musica at the moment. Go to Andy, upgrade our venomous dose, and we're just buying poison items. I think that's kind of the game plan. and a crit potion. We're buying both of those things. Crit potion's quite nice. We would like our stuff to crit though, but you have to time it right. Could have bought the letter opener in case we got, you know, the magic carpet went down that rabbit hole. Ooh, we have so many nightshades, which is quite good because it should kind of carry us a little bit. Enough to beat ventriloquist is a fantastic question that I can't answer here, so we're just gonna take giant mosquito. Yeah. Boom. Saved. The run has been saved just like that. And that's a dub. I mean, what has 6 to get a pro bow is like pretty sweet, in my humble opinion, but also take keen eye. Don't mind that at all. Now we get to transform something, and this is the interesting question. We have great things. I really want to transform the hemlock, but I think we're just going to end up transforming a singular nightshade. Though, we'll say nightshade is very good right now, but okay, when you use a Jason item, poison yourself 8 and gain 2 regen for the fight. This has double poison. That's quite dangerous, to say the least. We can really take ourselves out to dinner here, if we so choose. What do I mean by that? That's a lot of self-poison. There's no way to sugarcoat that. So, I guess we'll see if we fly too close to the sun. Because 2 regen is nothing. I think they nerf venomous dose as well, which is interesting. Yeah. But I guess for now we're doing this. Really close to getting Idle Decay unlocked, which could be cool. Multicast item and such. But this is a great build around if we can balance out the self-poison. That's going to be the challenge of the run, I feel like, because it's a really good build around. But I swear, sometimes you like transform the medium item. Oh, did you see an animation there for a quick sec? That was sick. I just noticed it. Yeah, you transform the medium item on a Mac, and it turns into like something kind of like garbage. Kind of like similar to garbage, you know. But this is a pretty cool build around, potentially. And yeah, swear off. I don't know if you guys, this is really random, but YouTube Shorts, I've been recommended, like, it's kind of, I guess, like The Office, but it's, like, mostly centered around this one character. It's, like, Office equivalent, let's go with that, named Chit. C-H-I-T. It's really entertaining, not gonna lie. If you have some free time, definitely recommend just, like, checking it out. Yeah, it's C-H-I-T, and it's like, does a bunch of episodes about, you know, stuff. Ooh, no! No! I clicked escape, and then I hovered away, and it still carried over the click. That's a little unfortunate. It's not too big a deal, but I saw a poison item to buy there. And I was like, we're taking 5 more regen. 10 starting regen for this is, like, the only way we're offsetting this. Tips Bravo. You have a, I think this has the temple ticket. I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. No, it's just free stuff. Ah, that's fine. I thought you had a temple ticket, but no big deal. All these fights are pretty similar to us. So I don't know if we beat the scout troopers. You got more HP than us. And we poison our enemies as much as ourselves, basically. Usually not ideal. Usually. We get the snow globe. Okay. You could transform something else. So it could be the Hemlock right now, or it could be the Nightshade. I'm more inclined to do Hemlock. Even though it's easier to transform. Better high rolls here. Not this one, though. Upgraded an item. I think it's upgraded here is more scaling. Upgrade here is more scaling. I think Leeches is going to kind of carry us for a little bit, though. So, we'll do Leeches. It offsets a lot of poison. It doesn't cleanse it, but it does offset it, which is pretty good. I'm going to say the line. Generic random skill, usually pretty good. Unless it's burn. Cool. Nice, nice. Yeah. We're still running Nightshade, I guess. Maybe not Sleeping Potion, right? Is that the imposter here? And, yeah, away we go. Maybe I'll throw the 5% crit on. You never know. Up to 9. Kind of relevant. We take on ALLOOOOOOOT. But yeah, this skin is sick. Skin's sick. I really like it. Very happy with it. He's like, oh, I was just kind of like looking for a max kit. I'm like, I only have 2, I guess. And this one really shines. And look at that, the crit. I don't know if the crit mattered, but like, yeah, the crit was nice. So, Leeches early on, pretty good sustain because you get at least 1 trigger of this on average, right? Most fights last at least 8 seconds these days. We have so much money though. I would love to complete our poison quest. Also getting Catalyster, nice too. The blank slate. I know this is like pretty good. I just don't like investing that much into it, which I guess you really aren't if you're just letting it sit in your inventory. Like the opposite of investing, you're just, well, yeah, you're just like gaining. I'm gonna transform again. Maybe through this one this time. Ooh, okay, we were bound to like get something like really not so great. I mean, I guess Sleeping Potion falls under that category, but yeah, no, it's fine. Let's see here. Take the Dervish here. Probably strong enough to take the Hellbilly. I don't mind Clockwork Blades and such. It's pretty good. Or, you get 5 gold anyways. Keen Eye upgraded. Oh, that's a dub. Bar gold, little extra monies. Retiree, sure thing. You never mind more XP. Good time. Funny enough, like, golf clubs is pretty decent on Mac, especially if you're doing the regen stuff. Like, it's kind of solid. I know Idle Decay could get huge, too. Your bushels. Not so interested in that. I am interested in leveling up, though. It's pretty sweet. Regen items have +2 regen. That'll help offset or more poison. I think we need to offset some of the poison we do to ourselves, so that's kind of nice. Go to Valpec. 2 more poison items. This is technically not a poison item. Yeah, Toxic Potion go. I know we can reroll it again, but I'd rather cash in for money. Yeah, not a poison item. Unfortunate. But this is great. Blank Slate and 2 poison items. And another Nightshade. We can try re-rolling it again. So now, when we poison X, Y, and Z, good stuff. This is pretty sweet. We need 2 inventory slots for a singular catalyst and our supply cache, and we're chilling. Meanwhile, this is getting all the triggers, which is really sweet. You say go. Going against a Wilson. Yeah, I haven't used the blank slate. Blank slate. Especially when it was busted and stuff. I did not. You know, the Mac expansion was the least played stuff. I mean, I didn't even unlock it last season, I don't think. So I'll be curious to see. Hopefully we can complete this quest here, right now. It'd be kind of nice. You can like multicast it. No, barely not. Gonna say too much damages. That's fine. Totally fine. B1, B2 on what? I guess this is more scaling. We get our catalyst. Incense is pretty good. It's better than Venomender. It's also like a slow trigger and such. Yeah. This is scaling. This is going to scale a lot nicer now. 5 base regen. It's kind of nice, but we can go to JJ. We can start finding silver tier items, which is really where Max shines. We already have our quests unlock. That are slow and, you know, not this one, but all we have to do is just gain poison on this and we're chilling. Cool. Diamond Fangs or Kyber Commander. Kyber Commander is more risky, but I think it's a risk I'm interested in. Although going for Diamond Fangs, I just always get Diamond Fangs anyway, so maybe I should just take it out fight. That's a running joke. Yeah, Counter-Strike, cooldown, Temple Ticket, all the good stuff. And complete the quest. Quest completed. So now we're multicasting. Very good. Probably take out Fang, although it's nice fast trigger. We get Insect Wing as well. Be great if we're looking to infinite it up eventually. Who knows? Double. We go 1. Oh, we get this down to 4 seconds. Like another multicast pendulum item. Goes to like infinite. Use a large iron burn. 10. Burn, aggressive. These are kind of not what we're looking for. Lash out's kind of sweet. He gets the ball rolling. Black Bro's nice, but lash out. Oh, this is regen triggers. There's a lot of things I care about regen. Especially triggers, but we'll go lash out. Lash out, paralytic poison is a nice way to start a fight, just generally speaking. So, very interested in that. Go back for medium items. Sweet. More poison, more regen. Yeah, so like Eternal Torch. Eternal Torch plus Idle Decay plus Pendulum is like not infinite, right? But if these were down to 4 seconds, they would be. So it's consideration, I suppose. But that's quite the burn package that we're not interested in at the moment. So yeah, away we go. Crit potion, I think at 7 seconds, I don't know if sometimes it just won't even go off, but it'll make leeches guaranteed crit, which matters. And then the second cast will crit. I'm kind of interested for it. I'm curious. A little peculiar even. Let's see. Well, I love how we're using the flame skin and doing pure poison stuff. There's a lot of damage on the pig, but I think we have a lot of poison. Like, yeah, this should crit. We heal. That's ideal. That's peak. Peak. Yeah, like we check this out. 316 poison, like pretty good item. These quest things are pretty crazy. So, yeah, and I'll see you guys in a bit. But for you, it's gonna be a Thanos
Snap. Alright, he did. Yeah, snap, unsnap. Fast forward, let's go 18 hours. And I totally forget what I'm doing. Let's go. No, I just, but I'm, you know, rested up from last night. And back to it. Finishing up this run. Take the old sword, just pick it up where we left off. For me, for you guys, it's like nothing happened. The power of editing. All right, picking up some decent stuff from Curio. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Upgrade the Fang. Don't know if I really care about that, but I clicked it anyways. Take an Icicle, though. I feel like Icicle sometimes has a place on this board. We have, like, fast enough items. We just care about freezing the opponent's game plan. Yeah, I was thinking about this just a wee bit, and let me know what you guys think. But I was thinking about, maybe compiling, like, a Google Doc. There's gotta be a pretty easy way. Someone let me know. Because I used to do this with Hearthstone. I do like a tracker. I know there's probably automatic ones. Probably could beat Lich with this board. I don't remember how strong we are, but I feel like we're pretty strong. But yeah, having like sort of a tracker where if we record, I probably have to manually input it, although there's probably other ways. Maybe there's even websites for it, but anyways, I digress. Manually inputting. That's unfortunate. I feel like we didn't crit with this. But anyways, we got 3 XP anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. It was kind of worth the limit test there. Yeah, we get creepy chill. Sweet, sweet. Like recording my runs and, you know, seeing the stats on them. Like maybe taking a look at, you know, my 10 wins, let's say. And seeing what items are used, right, to get these 10 wins, which I think is pretty interesting. I feel like, you know, for instance, something like Fort or, you know, Fort, Ice Clubs, these type of items are going to be, like, really high up there. So, yeah, let me know if you're curious about that, because I think it'd be pretty cool to have a spreadsheet and take a look, like, oh, what items does Momo run to, like, get 10 wins? And, like, I'm more curious myself, too. Think on Shkmo. These Hearthstone, I used to, like, record my arena runs. Not record, but just, like, keep a record of how I did throughout them and see, like, you know, how many wins did I get on average and what items were good. Yeah, I think that'd be a curious thing to take a look at. Obsidian Refractor is kind of crazy, though. That's potentially a ton of damage. I actually don't remember if we had an Obsidian Leeches or not, but I don't know if that was for more damage, more or less damage. But either way, it's 6-second cooldown, so that much is pretty good. I guess we roll Myrrh. Why not? Picking up a restorative energy potion. Interesting stuff. The small items. We can pick up another catalyst. Don't mind if I do. We kind of don't have a ton of money. Spider Maze is like okay. I don't know if it's faster on our board. Let's just roll this one more time. I don't know what we can actually get. Maybe another Barb Claws or something. Thribble. Definitely not interested in the Thribble. Blank Slate, using Jason Relic, charges once. I don't know. This item, like, can be very good. I'm surprised the Refractor's not a relic. I would assume so. But you guys already know what happens when you assume. It's pretty late knee brace, but I respect it. Honestly, I like XP, but Joyful Jack or Viper Tyrant gives the goods. I would say I kind of like Viper Tyrant's passive a bit better, where like when you poison gain regen, it's just really nice sustain. But Equivalent Exchange is potentially very strong, especially if we get restorative. Like, I always see this talent, and sometimes I get it, but like I'm usually never in a situation to get it, so it'd be kind of cool to just get Extract instead, you know? You know what I'm saying? Crit skills are pretty good, but let's go for a high roll. Toxic Shield might honestly save her butt. I definitely see a world where that happens. Relics are good. We kind of have money for relics. Let's just take a look. Sunlight Spear. Like, we gain some regen, but this item, I don't know. This item, like, takes forever to go off, and we don't have too many burn synergies anyways. We can pick up the cog. Because honestly, I don't think this crit potion is doing too much. There's something like this that kind of speeds up our game plan. I don't mind that. Corexian Crest, which I think I'm mispronouncing. I think someone correct me. It's like, there's a other way to say this, but I say like, I think it's the beating part. Corexian, Cora. Maybe I just call it the John Cena Crest. Let's go with that. It's like an okay item. We're good on all this. We could get Yo-Yo. Is it worth looking for? Probably. Yo-Yo's just like a really good item. Nesting Doll is also a 2-second cooldown item. Like, the more I see Nesting Doll, the more I really enjoy using it. I don't know what it is. It's expensive to reroll. And a little too expensive, even. Yeah, but like in theory, I think this should go off faster than at least Barb Claws. Or like at least equal, but this is multicast 3. This is, you know, it's essentially the same, except this goes off, you know, faster. Because by the time this casts 3 times, this will cast, you know, once, but, you know, multicasted. I don't know, there's a better way to explain that, but you guys get what I'm saying, getting that right. Taking on Shuggy. Do the Shuggy Wuggy Wuggy. Let's get it. So far, so good. We have a pretty solid build around, game plan, decent skills. We can't really ask for anything more. Taking out Big, who's still running showcases. Always a feels good moment. Nice. And like this shield's gonna be huge for certain fights. You know, a little survivability never hurts. Yeah. Day 7 down. Feeling good. Still waking up. It's actually like noontime for me, which is like usually a lot later than I usually sleep. Throne Net could be a ton of multicasting. It is a bit slower, but I feel like we're in a meta where there is a ton of weapons. And this is a lot of regen. It is a very expensive pickup, kind of, though. For a multicast 5 item. But, like, I think that kind of sets us up, potentially, for... I mean, you never know how much multicast this is, but usually you get at least, like, 2 or 3 out of this. like bare minimum. Even if it was 3, 3 is better than this. And I don't know, it feels like a very weapon heavy meta anyways. So it's quite the investment, but it should be decent. You know, we can trade out these two. Ooh, feather's good. So is getting XP though. I may come to regret this, but that's a lot of XP to pass up. Do we run Joyful Jack back or what? Like a fight like Joyful Jack, throwing that will not be better, right? He only has 1 weapon. So give this another shot. See what enchant we get, and I think profit. This is still a ton of damage, though, right? 1200 on Obsidian Refractor, by the way. Pretty sweet. Yeah, and sometimes I feel like I take Joyful Jack like twice during a run. Like, it's not super uncommon, by no means. Oh, this is just the starting poison. I didn't even know that. Let's go Cog. I don't know. Until we get like a high tier energy potion, I think we're running Cog. It's kind of weird, but is what it is. So Adrenal Converter is pretty sweet. Are we just like medium item Macdo? We just start taking all this stuff out? It's a very low tier of an item, but we can go like this. Imagine we had Artillery Spotter. This covers our haste. Yeah. It's kind of neat. Medium item Mac. We'll give it a shot. Nothing wrong with this. Make room for our catalyst plus our supply cache. We had a bronze tier. It's been kind of nice to get a minimum be like 1 extra income. You know, that's so you can think of supply cache as that. Sometimes you get an extract or whatever. This should be a decent amount of burn applied to us. This Throne Net's multicast is going to be pretty awkward. That's a very strange interaction to watch Throne Net's multicast go up and down during a fight. You know, like if he rolls Crocodile Tears, which he should have a decent bit on average with this recycling bin. With this many potions, yeah. That's really funny. But yeah, it went up to multicast 4 there. It's not terrible. We just like doubling up on poison or what? Double poison on Idle Decay. That's a ton of poison, by the way. We are so poison focused heavy. I think eventually maybe we take out Refractor for Pendulum, and Pendulum's not a relic, right? I'm gonna double check here. No, it's just a tool. Oh no, it is a relic. It's a relic and a tool, so I'm kind of interested in finding it.
The foundation was here long before the bazaar.
Signaring's cool.
First to settle it.
Shipwreck is just the thing. Hold on to this extra income and HP.
Where did they go?
Idle Decay. Ancient Tomb is pretty cool. It's not gonna have a ton of multicast though. Plus, it's a little awkward to run. The only thing that would be tricky for me is to... Ooh. Well, we could Excavation Tool. Excavation tool, Tomb of the Ancients, but we have to take out like quite a few items to run both of these. We might run excavation tool though. We'll see. But we're definitely upgrading this. Yep. Bit more poison. Yeah, we can like charge this up. It's not bad. It's not bad per se. You give poison synergies, right? Soul Ring would be kind of a cool finisher, though. Yeah, but a fight like this, Throne Net is kind of actively worse. It's like a weird item where it's powerful, but... And this is still doing decent damage if it goes off twice. Just take free handouts. Double Barbed Claws. Alright. I mean, the thing about Barbed Claws is, like, it's consistent multicast 3. Right? Which is neat. Smelling salts. But we definitely don't want ammo skills. Zosima kind of has like the best high roll potential. But like has really terrible stuff. Like she cares a ton about potion stuff. Vitalize Renewal's pretty good. I just wish we found it at like higher tier. And we're not explosive potioning, not as of now. Vitalize Renewal is a good amount of scaling for us. Like, you know, like decent amount of regen. Let's go with that. Taking on Invoker. But I may have said this already at the beginning of the video. I don't remember 18 hours ago, let alone what I had for breakfast. But hope everyone's day is going pretty good. Shiny Black Spider, Plasma Grenade, Vanessa. This is wild. Plus spices. This is going to be a very explosive board. Okay. We didn't get one shot, but we might get two shot. That is so much healing, though. We were kind of forced to like one shot her there, and didn't happen. Plus, she had the Temple Guardian event, which we unfortunately missed out on. That would have been really good for us. Mac loves the Temple event for sure. We're not weak. We're a little slow. We would love a pair of rocket boots right here, right now. That's probably the best item we could get. Pull. If we get... There's a lot of good stuff. Library's pretty sweet. We take out all the weapons now. And run non-weapons, right? That's the idea. I'm cool with that. We can upgrade this at level whatever as well. Sure, bet. Nesting doll, wait, nesting doll down to 1 second is absolutely criminal. We just half this thing's cooldown, already fast item. Wait, this is not alright. Huh. Alright. So we don't have perma haste uptime, but we have a lot of haste uptime now. That's crazy. That's actually kind of bonkers.
Yes, I will dance with you.
I think we're gonna like run out of ammo potentially. Oh wow. And if it hastes itself, it's what? It's 0.5 second cooldown. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of nice, kind of zesty. We could get Adrenal Converter upgrade, but it's just more like poisoning self stuff. Honestly, I'm down for Relax. and big fins. I don't know. I've been taking a lot of different. Like, how many big fin events is this? It's definitely quite a bit. The library is a pretty sweet pickup. Hang on. The Mac. I don't know. Every time I'm looking at the skin and I see something new, it's super sick. I'm not a big skins guy, but this one they did right. This looks very unfair. But hopefully, look how much faster we are because of Nesting Doll, though. Black Ice is a fun item, but Obsidian Idle Decay is actually disguised carry. Like, Black Ice almost feels forced here. Unironically, and I say like with like 3 dedicated freeze items. Like, this is your carry. Joe. Not bad. Nesting Doll on 1 second cooldown, though, is crazy, by the way. And if we upgrade Library, this doesn't get reduced cooldown even further. It's not like 0 seconds or anything. But Idle Decay would be down to 2.6 seconds. Which is pretty nice. Even like Throw Net will get thrown down to 3 seconds if Library's Diamond. Soul Stone will be 2 seconds. Just like interesting to know, right? What items does Library like really break? Mothmeal? I'm down to roll this for fun. Fun, 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 and the sun, sun, sun. Alright, not bad. See what else we can pick up. Juggler's not a thing for us. Boss Harrow's actively pretty bad for us. I think we could beat Void Golem. We're way too fast. I mean, our main carry obviously is our own Idle Decay. We like spit out 1,500 poison within, I don't know, 9 seconds. It's kind of nuts. Singularity. Not for us. We're gonna take XP. I mean, I think our biggest power spike is probably just upgrading Library, so we're gonna do it, right? I love me my skills and such, but we're going here. Idle Decay, yep, down to 3.6 seconds. That's very nice. Looks like Adrenal Converter. Is that bugged? Wait, did anyone notice this? Why does Singularity have a base cooldown of 16 modified by -6? Is that bugged? What? Anyone else notice this? I'm actually like take a screenshot and throw it into Discord. See if anyone else has seen that. I've never. I was like really curious as to like why you look at items closely. Also, like Adrenal Converter is also 5 seconds. That might be a bug. Hopefully it's not though. Hopefully it's actually, 4 seconds, which it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, cooldown reduction getting wasted here. We get a 3-second item. It's essentially the same thing as Nesting Doll, so we'll see. This is pretty close. Yeah, this is also a little bugged. We should be going down to base like 2 seconds. What's going on here? There's some tomfoolery. There's something I'm not understanding. At least this is getting modified by... I don't know, maybe library's bugged at the moment. Could be. So that's at least what it's looking like, taking on Fluffy 05. I could be wrong. I could be crazy. Usually I miss something, I'm like, I go back later, I'm like, I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe it's make-believe, who knows. We're really good into Darkstone Engine, funny enough. At least the opposite part works. Yeah, this is a little unfortunate though. We should be down to...
Bring her about. I've got another salvo in me.
I'm very bugged. This is known about. I'm actually like, ask real quick. Get back to you. See, and the exactly happened. I guess they nerfed library and I didn't notice. But your non-weapons items cooldowns are only decreased by 1 second. So it used to be 2. It used to be like increase all weapon cooldowns by 2, also decrease your non-weapons by 2. But I guess it's only 1. Which, honestly, I'm really glad about because the library was pretty busted. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have upgraded library, though, if I'd known. So, this is public service announcement for everybody else. Library no longer gives -2 cooldown reduction on your non-weapons at Diamond tier. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Anyways, we have pretty good sustain, too, which is really nice. Oh, plus the laboratory at... Maybe we don't need this. Laboratory at 3 seconds? Plus it charges idle decay. Together library plus laboratory is pretty freaking strong. We got wand that goes down to 4 seconds. Plus we charge it. Wand charges this. Do we hold on the off chance we get a wand? We can see what this looks like though. We're gonna have slightly less sustain if we do this, but maybe we go faster. Problem is we do lose like a good amount of haste. Now, I wonder if there's anything faster we can do than this. This will be pretty cool to look at, though. And if we get Juggler, I think it might be game over if we get Juggler, though. So we gotta go for it. We have the out of... I don't know Juggler Infinite, but it's pretty close, too. Good enough for me. When you use a non-weapon slow... Plus the free enchant's kind of nice. But no haste definitely hurts here. Hemlock. Diamond skills. Here we go. These are pretty bad. These are also kind of like not good. Too bad the nesting doll does not have the potion tag. I guess we'll take more starting regen. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. As we oh, see, we could have got burn enchanted items, but we'll take a fight here. Void Golem, run it back, run it back. Run it back. Okay. No items we want here, just the XP. We'll take your XP and run, sir. Don't mind if we do. Yeah, like we would have won by now. If we, like, analyze our last Void Golem fight, we won just as Spices was going off. That took an extra little while. Okay. So, let's see how we do. This, and say go. I think this is the strongest board we can run. I'm not positive. Take it on fat. Cool. Yeah, I've been saying this more and more often, but like, how many items are like 2-second cooldown in the Bazaar? There's not too many. Not too many left, I should say. There used to be a decent amount, but there's a reason why. Ooh, Angler Mink. Oh, we took into the void. Oh, that's so risky. Oh, this could have been terrible. I'm still waking up. I apologize, but I forgot into the void. Yeah, it just happens. I don't know what I was thinking. That could have been very bad. I could have just threw the run based off that, but it worked out in our favor. We destroyed their only item that did anything. That's actually really funny. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got this far. Like, subscribe, that sort of thing. Also, give a huge shout out to my members. Everyone's super awesome. And member support is just above beyond at this point. Thank you kindly. It means a lot. You guys, I have a sick community. Love hearing you down below in the comments. I try to reply to like every single comment, so like don't be afraid to ask. Like it's super cool. Also, you know, I noticed a lot of people chimed in on videos, commenting, and people have questions. Like this should just be like a good place to like learn, ask questions, and mostly mock me for my misplays. That's the important part. So, thank you everybody. And yeah, links down below, Discord, socials, YouTube. Probably doing a live stream even today, which today for you is like actually yesterday. So if you know, you're there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.